All right. So the conversation videos. First of all, thank you to people who have been donating, uh, so I can cover the cost of these sessions. Which I'm actually paying for lessons with these tutors. These are all tutors on italki.com. So thank you for that. It makes me keep wanting to make more. Thank you for the comments and feedback. I read it all. Appreciate that. I need some advice though. I want to know what kind of topics would you like me to talk about within these conversation sessions. So anything that you would want to know about Japan, or about what they think about certain things, or what their views are, or whatever. So just type down below any particular questions even you want me to ask, and I can try and include that in the next sessions that I do. So that would be cool, because so far it's just been off the cuff. Just been coming up with questions on the fly as I see fit, which it kind of gets a lot repetitive stuff. Like it's the same old questions again and again and again. Sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it's just kind of mundane. There's people saying that they watch this stuff, my videos, multiple times, and I'm like, are you insane? Who's watching this stuff? And like, are you watching with like watching, like, or are you just listening passively in the background? But because the language that you're hearing is just so mundane. It's just, oh, are you in your house? Do you have a job? Are you going to go outside today? Do you want to become a woman? Like, sometimes the questions are a bit weird, but they all come back to the same basic thing, and it's just pretty mundane, if you ask me. And I get it, but the thing is, if you are a real beginner and you're listening to this stuff, the reason this gets positive feedback is because people are like, oh, I can actually understand what I'm hearing for an extended period of time, where they can't get that anywhere else. And so, again, there's a massive undersupply of this comprehensible content in the language learning arena. That look, I hope this inspires more people to just go and make comprehensible content. There's massive demand for it. And look, okay, so other people have been saying, look, can you make videos where you're not restricting your language so much? So the more stronger beginners, or even intermediate level, probably these people want to see that kind of stuff. And I appreciate that. Because if they're watching this, the beginner level stuff, it's going to be just boring, because it's like, I understand everything and the content's not that thrilling. Whereas for beginners, the content's not thrilling, but just being able to understand it is thrilling in itself, right? That very rewarding sense of being able to follow something makes them watch. Okay, but for people for whom the level of the language in the videos is I level, right? So not I+1, just I level, or even below that, because for these beginner videos, I'm withholding a lot of language. So you're hearing language, and that's good. You need to hear these basic sentences and structures to internalize them. But you are not being shown the full depth of the language, right? And so that's why I say, if you're intermediate, we're just better off going to native level content, where you're going to get unfiltered language, you're going to get everything. But then I understand that, it can still be difficult, like I+10 or whatever. So maybe I can try and make some videos at an intermediate level. So if you see in the title of the video that in brackets hard, well, then you know that I deliberately tried to make that for intermediates. So I might endeavor to do that soon. But generally, I just wanted to focus on beginners, because they're probably the biggest target demographic. The people who can't speak or can't understand much at all are probably the biggest group of people, technically. But I appreciate that there's also intermediates watching this stuff, and intermediates need content as well that's not necessarily native level, but not at beginner level, in between. Hey, if you know any other people who are fluent in Japanese, tell them that, hey, look at what this guy's doing. Maybe you could do something similar, make more, content to just talking, but like not super hard level, because like not natural level, right, is hard for people who are not at a native level or not at a fluent level yet. So just, you can pick a kind of intermediate level, talk at that level, make it clear what you're saying. I don't know, that could be a hit. But so I'll see what I can do with that soon. But thank you again. people who've been watching, commenting, and yeah, put some advice down below about the topics you want me to talk about during these conversation sessions. I'll see what I can do. Okay.